Right, in my conservatory at the moment, starting to fill up rather quickly with plants waiting to go outside, so this is a good transitional space where they get, you know, from indoors to a bit more light and a bit more natural daytime nighttime variation in temperature. But the reason for the video is we've got a new plant. It's this specimen here. It's an Alocasia, and it's quite a nice size. So if I get my hand on the leaf here, so this is, I had to do the shopping last night, and I stopped in at B&M to get a few little bits, and they had some new plants in. I don't know how long they'd been there. They look fairly fresh because they still look fairly decent condition. But yeah, these were, so if you're in the UK and you like your Alocasias, B&M. Let me see if I can, I've got it in one of these sort of pot sleeves. So if we can see the price on that, $16.50, which is a decent price for, I'd say, a good sized plant. But there's actually obviously two plants in there. One starting to push out a new leaf, and the other one has just opened this big leaf. So I wouldn't really like to hazard a guess at what kind of a Alocasia it is. Do know it's looking quite good, and it's even holding on to the right smaller leaves. So if you can, the Alocasias tend to sort of go downhill quite rapidly in a sort of shop scenario, especially B&M type shop where they don't really know anything about the plants. They just get them in by the bulk load, and you know, after a couple of weeks they can go downhill. So it's good to know to, if you see something that's looking good, don't hum and ha about it, grab it, because you'll go back a week later and it won't look so good. But yeah, so let's have a look at the tag, which is telling us really practically nothing. So temperature wise, it says between 25 and 10 Celsius, half sun, water twice a week, not edible, and that's all it says. Obviously we know it's an Alocasia. It is dark on the underside, so I'd like to say I'm not going to hazard a guess. I mean, you could say wetty eye or wetty eye if you like. I don't know, that'd be my first choice, but I mean there's a lot of sort of cross Alocasias nowadays, could be anything. But yeah, this sold it to me, this big leaf. So this will be definitely one to probably, I will repot it, and I'll see if I can separate them if they're not too sort of intertwined, the roots. I'll separate them and have one outside and keep one in the conservatory over the summer. We'll see the difference at the end of the season, I guess. But I know that really Alocasia, they do like it quite warm, and we don't really get hot summers in the UK, but they'll probably do all right. Just probably get a bit wind battered and find a sheltered position for them. It should be okay. Yeah, so quite a nice little find. Like I say, good sized plant. I have seen these elsewhere. I did see some similar to this in B&Q last year, but they were similar size, and I think they're about 25 quid. So this is a 16.50. I think it's a fair price, especially when you've got 2 plants in there. Yeah, so I was quite chuffed about that. I may one day do a video on everything else I've got going in here. Obviously we know about the coconut. I've got some nice little caladium here, which is just opened up a nice new leaf. It's one of the sort of thicker leafed ones, seem a bit more robust than type. Anyway, yeah, well, this is just a sort of heads up video for people in the UK. If you're into your alocasias, get down to B&M. Good price, good size plants. Get them while they're still looking good. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.